thevoicebefore-the-void.net. Robert Fuller Murray. From Wikipedia. Read by The Voice Before the Void. Robert Fuller Murray, 1863 to 1894, was a Victorian poet. Although born in the United States, Murray lived most of his life in the United Kingdom, most notably in St. Andrews, Scotland. He wrote 2 books of poetry and was published occasionally in periodicals. Murray was born the 26th of December, 1863, in Roxbury, Massachusetts, son of Emmeline and John Murray, the latter a Scotsman and a Unitarian minister. In 1869, his father took him to Kelso, and from that point on, except for a brief visit to Egypt, he stayed in the United Kingdom. He attended grammar school in Ilminster and Crewkerne, and in 1881 he entered the University of St. Andrews. In 1886, his father died. He worked for a while assisting John M. D. Meiklejohn, professor of the theory, history, and practice of education at the University of St. Andrews, and contributed some poems to the school newspaper. In 1889, he left St. Andrews and worked in Edinburgh at low-level journalism, including a period of employment at the Scottish Leader. He began to have frequent bouts of colds. In 1890, he returned to St. Andrews, where he contributed occasionally to Longman's magazine. At this point, it became clear he had the beginnings of, quote, consumption, unquote, likely tuberculosis. In 1891, he went to Egypt, but his stay was short as he disliked it. He again returned to St. Andrews, and his first book, The Scarlet Gown, was published. His second book, Robert F. Murray, His Poems with a Memoir, was published in 1894, after his death. The volume includes a lengthy biographical introduction by Andrew Lang. In attempting to place Murray in the context of his contemporaries, Lang wrote, quote, "The Victorian age produced Scottish practitioners of the art of light verse, who are not remembered as they deserve to be. Lord Neaves, perhaps, is no more than a ready and rollicking versifier, but George Outram is an accomplished wit, and Robert Fuller Murray, a disciple of Calverley, who might well have rivaled his master, had death not taken him while still in his pupillage." Unquote. This sound file and all text in the article are licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike 3.0 unported license, available at creativecommons.org.